Hello, boys and girls, it's Miss Pearson. In today's lesson, I want to teach you that you can turn any name into a star name. You can turn your brother's name into a star name, your sister, your cousin, your best friend, and guess what? You could even turn a favorite character in a book that you've read or listened to into a star name. Now let's look at this name right here. Do you recognize this name? Wishy-washy. Yes, Wishy-washy is Mrs. Wishy-washy from the story we read last week. She is a character. Do you remember the story? Mrs. Wishy-washy? That's Mrs. Wishy-washy. And she's a character from this book. So what we're going to do, we're going to go over, let's study a name. So we're going to study wishy-washy. So it says right here, you read it. So I'm going to read her name, Wishy-washy. Then we're going to count the letters in her name. So let's count the letters and count along with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She has 10 letters in her name. That's a lot of letters. Now it says, let's study the letters. So I'm going to look at the letters. I see, okay, there's a W, and it's an uppercase W. Then she has an I, S, H, Y, and then there's a dash, a W, A, S, H, Y. Okay, studying, those are all lowercase. And I noticed that there's an I here and an A there. Wishy-washy. So we just studied her name. Then we're going to cheer her name. Miss Wishy-washy. Yay! And then we're going to clap and stomp the beats in her name. Wishy-washy. How many syllables did you count in wishy-washy? Wishy-washy. Good, 4. So this is what I want you to do, boys and girls. Think of a favorite character in a book that you have read or someone's read to you. And I want you to find that name and just write the name of that character. Your character could be the cat in The Cat in the Hat. Also, it could have been David in No David. There's David. David could have been one of your characters, or maybe a favorite character could have been Pigeon and Puppy in one of the Mo Willems books. Or how many of you love Pete the cat? Pete might have been one of your favorite characters. And what about Max? Max was a favorite character for me in this book. Max found 2 sticks. So I would write Max's name down. Or it could have been George in a Curious George book. So what I want you to do is to find a favorite character in one of the books that you have read and write that name down. You may want to write down 2 characters. You can write it on a sheet of paper or on your whiteboard and share it with your teachers. Remember, boys and girls, a famous character can be a star name